Our most gracious Heavenly Father, we come this evening, Lord, just to say thank you for all the many blessings that you continue to bestow upon all of us, Lord. Lord, we're asking a special blessing on this city, the city of Inkster, our mayor, our council, all the citizens, that we become united, Lord. And we're asking for a prayerful and fantastic meeting today, Lord, as long as we keep you in our hearts and in our minds. God is good. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Mayor Nolan,
Present.
Mayor Pro Tem Chisholm,
Present.
Councilwoman Rutledge,
Present.
Councilman Bishop,
Present.
Councilwoman Scott,
Present.
Councilwoman Howard,
Here.
and Councilwoman Richardson excused. Mayor, you do have a quorum.
Okay, great. Everybody had a chance to look at the agenda? Do we need to add anything, take anything off?
Did you need to add that part that you was talking about?
We need to add, are we okay? You can just add to your motion when we have a motion. Okay. We have a motion to approve the agenda? Second. It's been properly moved in second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. It passes. All right. Presentation. We have a special presentation, The Power of the Vote, Ms. Sandra Watley.
How's Inkster today?
Good.
That's good. And happy anniversary. Anniversary?
The country?
This is the 100th year of Black history. 100 years. Houston, 1925.
You gotta talk to the mic for losing.
Started. Now y'all you heard me, didn't you? I have not ever had a problem with not being heard, okay? But yeah, he started Black History Week 100 years ago. And I am talking today, the goal is twofold. The goal is, number one, to bring up voter participation in Inkster by at least 10%, okay? Now, we've tried this before, but we can succeed this time, okay? Because it's very important, the vote. And I thought this would be an opportune time, being Black History Month, and the environment in this country is great for a reset for us, okay? We need to reset. And I would like you to understand that I want you to remember three things. Number one is that everything is political. Everything, okay? Number two is a dog is loyal to who feeds. Okay? Number three, I just want you to just stop, all right? Just stop. Because let's first address and clear out all the noise, like voting don't work. Well, that's a self-fulfilling prophecy, because anything you don't use is not going to work, okay? So what you need to know is that for centuries, if it didn't work, for centuries, they've tried to take it away from you. Now, if it didn't work, why would they take it away? They would just let you have it and go somewhere and play with it, right? Okay, but what they're doing is they're denying you the vote. They've done it all the time through literacy tests. By the way, how many bubbles is there in a bar of soap? Oh, you got a brain? Okay, and now they're using the post office as voter suppression. Have you noticed that now, instead of the date that you put it in the box, it's the date they process it. That's the date they use. What do you think that's going to do to same-day voting? It's not going to be valid, is it? Because, and this is the federal, now for decades it's been this way. where when you drop it in, that's the date that they mark it received, right? What do you think that's gonna do to your bill? What do you think it, and how about this? You think it's political? Yes, it's political. Everything is political. Okay, so, and what's this about rounding up your change? Because they stopped making pennies. I'm confused, okay? And since when did, now they want to ask for your voter registration roll. Why would the federal government need your voter registration rolls? Isn't aren't the states part of voter registration or part of the federal government? So they should, but this is something they're doing again, okay? There are too many ways to vote nowadays for us not to leave this resource lying on the ground. We have always voted, but we vote with the crowd. We vote with parties instead of interests. And that's what we have to stop doing. Because our interests are not always aligned with the party, okay? We fight and we work for different things, and then everybody gets what they were fighting for, and we're standing there going, "Where's mine?" That's not good, okay? So, when we continue to support, even when they failed to make any progress on the things that we asked for, we have to learn to vote strategically and with intent and purpose, not out of some ancestral obligation for the pain and suffering that they went through. We need to vote for things that happen, but we need those numbers in order to vote. And you have to have enough voting people in order to push forward your agenda. So we have to get registered and we have to vote. It's sad, but if I could get you registered, I'd vote for you, but that's illegal. So. But so much is happening that's illegal nowadays, Okay, so the vote is the currency you use to get the resources that you need for your group. We have to begin to build an infrastructure that works for us, and we have to do that through voting because that's the game. We need to learn how to play the game, how to master the game, and how to win the game quietly, okay? Because once they find out what you're doing, they always try and stop you, right? All right. So, and we have to unify. You don't have to like each other in order to do what's best for you. There's a whole bunch of people I don't like, and I know y'all know that. But you have to put that vote together in order to win what you need, okay? So you don't have to like them, because actually like is for food and clothes. Everything else requires critical thinking, okay? Then you have to remember that everything political, the fact that you were denied FEMA for the flooding that happened out here, that was political. The fact that you're denied decent health care, that's political. The fact that you don't have access to certain privileges is political. Think about it. The senators have a six-figure salary that you've afforded them the opportunity to have with your vote. They have a pension after 5 years that they wouldn't have if it hadn't been your vote. Okay? So you have to learn that this vote is so important that you have to find out who is getting it and who deserves it and who's going to work for you as opposed to the corporations. Because do you remember when they made corporations people? Okay? And so they have it just as much right as you do. Do you have just as much money as a corporation? Well, how can that be fair? But it is. But you can stop all of that with that one little vote, okay? The next thing is a dog is loyal to who feeds it. Did you know that DTE has received 3 rate hikes in the last year without a single public hearing? Okay, so your bills are going up, and it's because of the people that you put in office that are supposed to be protecting you, right? They're supposed to be watching out for you. Okay? And now they're attempting to charge you a $2.99 fee to pay the bill. You know, this always baffles me when you pay to pay. Doesn't that sound bad to y'all? Y'all sitting here, you nodding, but I'm angry. All right. So, would it surprise you to realize that out of your 148 public legislatures, over half of them take money from DPE? Well, a dog is loyal to the feed. But the only reason he's getting fed is because you put him there with that vote. So you have to realize how important that vote is. And you have to stop just giving it to people who are going to do what they want to do instead of what you need them to do. But you have to tell them what you need to do. Like I said, when we vote, we just vote. We don't ask for nothing, you know. We figure we help them, right? No, you have to start asking for what you want, okay? All right. Now, there's a desperate need to eliminate money in politics. Okay? Because that's what's happened through here. Would it surprise you to know that all of your federal legislatures are millionaires? They're millionaires, okay? An example, Marjorie Taylor Greene, I'm sure you're all familiar with that name, right? She went into office, her net worth was $700,000, which ain't bad. We don't have a net worth like that, do we? But her net worth was $700,000 on January the 3rd, 2021. When she left office this past January 5th, 2025, would anybody like to guess what her net worth was? Five? Oh, $24.8 million. Not bad for 5 years. I've worked for it for 5 years. Not to mention, she also passed that magic 5-year point where she can get this. See how that works? Now, what you have to understand is there are other agencies that are doing things to try and keep money out of politics. There's a petition going around right now called Mop Up Michigan, where they need, you know how they make it harder for you. So there's 459,000 signatures needed for that, you know. But if you see someone doing it, read the petition and sign it, okay? There's another place that's called the Integrity Project.USA. This will tell you what each and every one of your people that you have in office has, what kind of money they're getting and what from. There's also a bill in Congress, 5106. It's not a bill, I'm sorry, it's a resolution. 5106, where they're trying to stop these politicos from owning and trading stock. Because a lot of them have hundreds of thousands of dollars of money in stock. Now, remember, everything they're getting is courtesy of what? Your vote, right? So you should not be giving them your vote if they're not going to be working for you. Because the truth is, if your leadership is doing better than you are, you got the wrong leadership, okay? You really do. So for the next year or so, Voice will be putting on education seminars every month, the fourth Wednesday of every month, giving you different information about the different people that are running for office and whether or not we should vote for them. But we need those numbers. We have to get those numbers up in order to be it. Let's call it a golden ticket, okay? Let's call it a golden ticket. And let's call it the Chocolate Factory Initiative, okay? You use that golden ticket so that you can keep the people who are not going to work for you out of office. It's not easy. Nothing is ever easy if it's worthwhile. But we can do it. Inkster needs to bring their voting up. Do you realize there's like 26,000 voters in City of Inkster? And out of that, like 34 or 3,900 voted the last time? what you need to do is you need to ask people. I was in the doctor's office the other day. The nurse was standing there. I said, "Are you registered?" You know, start asking people that. Get people registered. Tell them all they need to do is go to their clerk's office. And there's another thing we need to do. Once we start getting these people registered and once we start voting, what we need to do is make sure that those votes get where they need to go.
They're not picking your voice up for the streaming and
Oh,
recording.
sorry. You need to make sure those votes get to where they need to go. And like I said, mailing it is not an option anymore because they're trying to sabotage that. Bring it to the clerk's office. Clerk will receive it, won't she?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, there you go. So these are the things that we're going to talk about over the next year. Director Dan McDaniels has graciously set aside those fourth Wednesdays for us to have these and to train on how we're going to vote, what we're going to do, and the strategy we're going to put forth. I've also been talking to people in Romulus and Ypsilanti because this has to be a group effort by everybody. We have to get the voting up so we can use our power to build an infrastructure that works for us. Because you can tell by what's going on in this country right now that this is not set up for us. I mean, everybody's wringing their hands and clutching their pearls and going, "Oh my goodness, this isn't America." This is what we've been calling Tuesday for years, okay? So we need to get to the point where we have the ballots, we have the strength, we have the initiative to put forth what we need for us and ours. It's time, people. It's time. Everything that's happening should show you it's time. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Consent agenda.
So moved. Support.
Properly moved and supported. Discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Passes. Boards and commissions. I need to appoint on the pension board. I would like to, somebody else has to make the motion. I would like to appoint Connie Mitchell to the pension board. Can you make it?
Second.
Been properly moved and second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Okay. Any other appointments, boards and commissions?
Yeah, we have some for the board of review.
Okay.
I like to make a motion. I like to make also for the police and fire retirement. So I like to make a motion to reappoint Corey Snyder to the police and fire retirement system board of trustees.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Been properly moved in second. Discussion?
Corey is serving as the police union rep. So that doesn't have only,
There's need appointment.
doesn't, that, he's appointed by the police officer union. So the mayor's appointment is made by the mayor. That can be acted on by council if so be it. And then council has an appointee on there that is,
Pastor.
oh, I'm sorry. Professor Sandra Watley.
She's not up right now.
And her appointment's not up.
And what about, yeah,
That she's appointed by the board.
okay, and then Jason K, that was another
He's
so
by
he's
the
already
union.
by default, okay.
Okay. So we
And so then the board of review, Mayor, I like to appoint, William Miller.
Okay. We got a second?
Second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Passes.
Like to, appoint Lenora Warmack as the alternate to the board of review.
So move.
Been properly moved twice in second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. It passes.
I'd like to appoint Peggy Bishop Lucas to the board of review.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Passes.
And then I'd like to appoint Ernestine Williams to the board of review.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay.
And then I'd like to nominate Chief Jenkins to the beautification committee.
She don't have time. We got a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Passes.
And then one more, I'd like to reappoint Judy Street to the Parks and Recreation Commission.
Second.
We properly moved in second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. It passes. Who said nay? I heard something. Right. See, y'all gonna start some stuff up in here. Oh, man. Okay. Any other appointments? All right. All right. No ordinance readings tonight. We can move on to new business.
Consider approval of the next request standard implementation FOIA platform.
So move.
Second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. It passes.
Consider approving a resolution opposing ballot proposals that would require documentary proof of citizenship, modify voting access standards in Michigan, and introduce additional barriers to voting.
Second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. It passes.
Consider approving a resolution in support proposed of Senate Bill 508, 509, 510, unmasking law enforcement officers, particularly ICE agents.
So moved, Mr. Chair.
Second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. It passes. Polling participation. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Donnie Harris.
Good evening, Council.
Good evening.
Here. First of all, I'd like to just thank my officers for coming out doing a fantastic job. We had some complaints over on Palm Street concerning the dog. Officer Moreau, he did a fantastic job.
Okay.
He scooped it up and cleaned it up, and then he sanitized.
Sanitize the dog?
No, he sanitized the porch.
Oh, okay.
The dog made a mess on the neighbor's porch.
Okay.
This dog has been running wild. This vicious dog has been running wild for the last 15 months. I think I brought this in front of the council once before. This vicious dog been turned loose by vicious two-legged dogs. They don't have any concern.
Did you say vicious two-lady dog?
Yeah.
I didn't catch that.
Oh, I'm not gonna be in the hot seat tonight.
The reason I said that is because he has no consideration of people who live on the block, babies, children, elders, senior citizens, myself. Disrespect for authority here, the police, code enforcers. It's an ongoing problem. I would just politely ask the council to, let's take this into consideration because we don't want a nasty thing to turn super nasty. Because, I don't let my grandchildren ride their bicycles in front of the house because you don't know if this dog coming in and coming out. I can't shovel my snow, cut my grass because I've always got my eye over there. Everybody, when I come outside my garage, 3 or 4 houses to my left, everybody know to look right when you come out. Because the dog is running. The dog had me pinned in the car one day. I wasn't coming out. I just wasn't coming out because it was dangerous. I had to call 911. You guys came out and made a police report. So this has been an ongoing problem, 15 months. I've talked to the chief, and hopefully we can rectify this problem, before it get worse. I don't want to see nobody get bit. I don't think we can stand another lawsuit or a child getting bit. Because you guys made the news a couple years ago or something. I seen you taking basket to some child got bit riding the bike. Yeah. And I was like, I kind of turned it off because I was kind of upset with it. You know what I mean? Because if you're gonna have a dog, take care of your dog. Put your dog on a leash, or else deal with the consequences. United States gave the Chinese X amount of time to get themselves together before they dropped the bomb on little girls and little boys. The IRS.
You mean Japan?
Japan.
Okay.
Yeah, little boys and little girls. IRS give you X amount of time to get your taxes together. You know, the city has gave people X amount of time to pay their water bills. And I hear people say, oh, they around there cutting off water. Really? Did you go up there and make some kind of arrangements? So when they dropped the bomb, so what I'm saying is, let's drop the bomb on these people who walking around acting like two-legged dogs.
I'm concerned with your safety tonight. Chief, you're going to get him some protection. I don't think he's going to make it to the car. I think
And
he's in
so
trouble.
that being said, you know, I yield back my time. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Harris. Woo-hoo. Suzanne Fanning. Hey, how are you? Good evening.
My name is Suzanne Fanning. Thank you for letting me speak. I'm here because I am running for Wayne County probate judge, and I wanted to pay my respects before I start my campaign to all of the members of the City Council, Chief Jenkins, to law enforcement, to all the citizens of Inkster, because you're community leaders and leaders of Wayne County, so I thought it was important to come and introduce myself and to tell you two things I think would have benefit to the city of Inkster. One is, I think it's critical that probate courts have community engagement. We need to give you information for your citizens about how to access probate court, to go through the challenges, because right now it's very challenging and there's so many obstacles if somebody has tragedy or if they have a death, and just to get into probate court and find the right forms, it's overwhelming when you're grieving. So it should be more user-friendly. If we have people who have English as their second language, I should be providing translators. I should be having documents in other languages. If people have disabilities, we should be providing accommodations. But more importantly, a judge should be coming out here in a special session, just like you did, and give information to your citizens about how we can help. So that's one thing that I think would be important. The other thing I think I would turn to Chief Jenkins and the law enforcement. We have a mental health crisis and very little support. And every family has somebody who is either having a mental health challenge or they have an elder relative who's starting to have cognitive decline, and there's no one to help them. And I believe that 1 in 3 calls to emergency services involve mental health. So I think it's also very important for the Wayne County Probate Court. We should be out here liaising with the council, liaising with law enforcement. Can we do early intervention? Can we stop recidivism? Can we help the police to channel supports for people so it's not turned into a criminal matter, it's turned into a mental health support matter? So I would work very hard to want to liaise and help with those programs. So I just had the opportunity to introduce myself. I've been a probate attorney for 30 years. You might notice a wee accent. I came here in 1992 as a British immigrant to go to Wayne State Law School, go Tartars. I fell in love with Detroit, stayed ever since. My parents were very perplexed when I didn't come back. And I've been a proud resident of Wayne County for 30 years. It's time for me to give back. People were incredibly welcoming. I want to be a servant to the county, so thank you for hearing me.
All right, thank you. Barbara Cooper.
Mayor, council, and residents of the city of Inkster, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for all your support. I love you all. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Tammy Works. Hello. Good evening.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity. This is me and my neighbor, what we're dealing with. I stay on Weedoff Court, and I'm at the dead end. Well, you know it's a dead end street.
Yep.
And you know that it's a trucking business behind us. Actually, there's a couple trucking businesses behind us. Now, we all understand the neighbors that are where it's interfering with us. We understand that it's a trucking company behind us. We just ask them to respect us also, and that's where the problem is coming in. They come down in the area where the pedestrians, where we are. They're starting to bring their trucks over there. This one man commented that he brought the lot, and I know he didn't, because it's right next to our homes and things, so you can't park trucks there. So we're here, the police came out, they've been coming out. I've been going up to the police station making, right now, what's been going on. And they told us to come today to this meeting. Officer Long, he's the one that handles all that. And he was letting us know to come here for the meeting where we could get something done. Now, all I ask is that, and he made a suggestion, which he said to bring to your attention, that we could get some no parking signs and put them down where our area is so they can stay where they're supposed to be, and they'll leave us alone and we'll be okay where we are.
I thought they access from your street, or I thought they had a different street they access.
They do. They have a different street they access from, but they're taking advantage of whatever they can get away with.
Right.
And like I said, I've tried to talk with them before I even came to this point, because I figured that maybe we could come to an understanding. Can you keep your trucks down there and then we here? But they're not respecting it. And they're coming all the way down. And see, my home is the last home right there. I'm on that corner. So they park their trucks, do work. I've had them come on a Sunday, start doing work from 7 in the morning to 7 at night.
Jerome, can you go over there tomorrow and see how many no parking signs we need? Okay.
I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you all.
Take care.
Thank you for your service, and everyone stay safe.
You too.
Ordinance for that type of work, though?
Jared Amando. Oh, okay. Joint venture. Okay. Gabe Henderson.
Hello, family. How's everybody doing today?
Good.
You know, I happened to go by the Cherry Belt party store today, pick up, and I picked up a Michigan Chronicle.
Oh.
Yeah. And there's a guy. Is that you in the paper, Michigan Chronicle?
Michigan Chronicle?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, anyway, I think it's you. So I suggest everybody go by. I know Cherry Belt Party Store on Cherry Hill, and it's a handsome guy. I didn't get a chance to read mine. 'Cause I had to get up there and work with the kids, but it looked just like you.
Really?
Come on, tell. Is that you? In the Michigan Chronicle?
Oh, yes, yeah, that was me.
Oh, okay, so yeah, go by Cherry Belt. I don't know what you say and what you're telling all. I know it's something good. But you know, that's why I got mine, Cherry Belt. You know.
Okay, I'm gonna get one though. I'm gonna get one.
Anyway, but hurry up. Maybe I'd stop buying a bunch of them, you know.
Okay.
Oh, I see the article, Mr. Henderson.
You see it? Well, anyway, that's all I got to say.
It's not AI.
Right, not this time.
I just want to say I love y'all.
All right, love you too, man.
That's all I got to say. Thank you.
All right. What did I talk about? Business, local communities, feel it first. We're talking about businesses and how we need more small businesses in our communities. Essentially.
Got a nice picture of me.
All right, Madam Clerk.
Just still processing business license, and FOIAs, so.
Okay, we ain't got no call-ins?
No, sir.
Okay. All right, Mr. Treasurer.
Good evening, Council, Mayor. Just wanted to thank everyone. You know, we had the town hall a little less than 2 weeks ago. We got a number of requests for us to do some research on accounts for customers, so we've been working through that. We'll have an update on that by the end of the week. But we're continuing to work on installs. We're up to 81% that are currently installed. We're right now, because the installers have kind of run out of accounts to install, so we're just trying to build back up the appointments that we are able to get set. So we're focusing the next last week and this week on getting the appointments set up, and we'll be getting back out, continuing with the installations sometime next week. But we just want to let everyone know that the most recent water bills, which were for the past month of for the water of the past month, those bills have gone out as of last week. And we just encourage everyone, if they have any questions or concerns, you can submit that online or come up to City Hall and give us your information, and we'll research that accordingly.
Okay. Remember, we have, you can go to the website and submit your information if you want us to analyze your account, or you can come up and talk to one of the cashiers. Or call in. You can also call in, too. Okay. Mayor and Council Communication. Councilwoman Howard.
Nothing at this time.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Councilwoman Rutledge.
I just want to thank Councilwoman Wiley for coming out, giving her presentation. I did have a question. Are you gonna be doing, any tours? You know how you did the beauty salon tours, the barbershops and the local restaurants? And
We'll be doing everything we can. We need suggestions too. So we'll be doing everything we can to make sure that people realize that we need their vote. Even if they don't care, we need that vote. So we can be, so we'll be doing a number of things, and that's why I said we'll have the flyers coming out shortly with the dates. The dates are already set up, but it's the last Wednesday of every month at the rec center, or he said he'll find me a place if the rec center's closed. And we're going over the strategies needed. So put on your thinking caps. Give us information that you need. See what you've come in contact with.
Is this the last Wednesday every month? What time?
We need
She said
everybody.
that.
This is all hands on deck. This is about all of us. We have to get it. We have to begin to build an infrastructure that works for us, so we don't have to worry about who gets elected. We're straight, okay? That's the whole idea.
What time is it?
6 to 7.
It'll be this month, the 25th at 6 o'clock at the rec
Yes.
center. Okay.
Yes.
Birthday.
what we doing?
25th.
And I'm sorry, if anybody has any questions.
My man, what's up, twin?
That's crazy.
It sounds like we have to celebrate Councilman Bishop's birthday that day. So bring your own bottle to the meeting.
Wild.
You know. Chief, okay, we will celebrate both of them, okay. We're gonna get him an Uber home though, cause he ain't gonna be able to drive home. Councilman Rose, you got anything else?
I'm done. Thank you, Mayor.
Councilman Bishop?
Not at this time.
Okay, Councilwoman Scott?
Nothing at this time.
Mayor Pro Tem?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Mayor. I just wanted to encourage everyone to make sure as best you can, if you're able to shovel your sidewalks and driveways. I have residents on Amherst who have not gotten mail delivered in 5 days because the Postal Service refused to deliver it because residents weren't shoveling. Those residents did inquire if the city had an ordinance to enforce about doing so, and we do. And also, it's just a safety concern. I myself hate for the mailman and any pedestrian that's walking past to have to tromp through the snow, let alone myself. And especially once it warms up, then our temperatures drop, you have a layer of ice under there. I don't like falling. I fell off the porch one day between the house and the car. It just laid there in the snow. Until I was able to regain, some strength to get back up. But I can only imagine for anybody else that's going past, that's just traveling. When I worked for the utility company, they provide us with cleats because they said every slip, trip, and fall is preventable. And you think, how? Well, there's different ways you go about how you travel when you're carrying ladders and stuff like that. And we have to think about our utility workers, our first responders, and everybody who may have to use that right away, come in your yard, whatever the case may be. And then, of course, think about ourselves. And what if that's you that slips or falls and injures yourself out there? It's going to be a long recovery. So I just want to encourage everyone to make sure as best you can, clear your walkways. Thank you.
Okay. All right, real brief, town hall meeting, the water town hall meeting was informative. I'm only in therapy twice a week as a result of it now, but I'm working my way through it. And we do have the State of the City coming up this week on Thursday, 6 o'clock. Be there, be square. Chief Jenkins is gonna feed you. I thought we were having finger food. She's going a little heavier. So you might as well come out, listen to our recap of the last year and have some dinner, and we can chop it up about what we're gonna do moving forward. But so I'm looking forward to seeing everybody Thursday at the town hall, and that's all I have. Yep. Complex, yep. We're gonna have the heat on too. Clint tried to cut it off, but we're gonna have the heat on. Because we're getting a new HVAC system, so at some point we're cutting the heat off. And we'll figure out how we gonna manage that, but we're gonna keep it on at least through the state of the city. Ms. Lowe? You gonna come to the mic? People at home wanna see you, hear you. You're doing such a good job, though.
Get your charger.
Did you just have a birthday? Didn't you just have a birthday?
She said J-Lo.
piggyback on what you said about the shoveling snow. So, you know, the sidewalk that walks down the street, goes down the street. So who responsible for that to shovel?
You talking about the sidewalk in front of your house?
Yes.
The homeowner.
I know, but I was telling a neighbor, and he was like, no, that's the cities, and we debate.
The sidewalk?
The sidewalk.
That's crazy.
Oh, you got to shovel your sidewalk?
Okay, I just wanted to double check, so.
She said, I'm not going with the question.
Okay, there you go.
I'll send it to you.
Somebody following that
got some-
sidewalk, you can get sued too.
That part. And now with all these lawsuits.
Everybody, I just want to let y'all, Stephanie Richards is out of order. She didn't come up through public discussion. She just want to talk all of a sudden.
I'm so
But since she's important, we gonna let her talk.
Barely, to some. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Stephanie Richards, your Wayne County liaison from the Sheriff's Office. Two quick things. I know we're ready to get out of here, but one, I did bring you guys some pamphlets for everyone to take. I put them over here. Get a lot of questions, what all does the Sheriff's Office do? And so this is kind of an overview of what Wayne County Office does. So it has different phone numbers that you may need, different programs and all that informational. So please feel free to take one on your way out. Also, I do have a new director. I want to bring her up. She said I'm making her, so I'm making her. Some of them might not know, but just let her tell you 2 minutes about her own self. So this is Carrie Fairfax Moore. A couple seconds. Yeah. All right.
Your Honors. Citizens of Inkster. My name is Carrie Fairfax Moore. I am newly appointed Director of Community Outreach and Engagement with Wayne County Sheriff's Office. A little background about myself. I did come from Detroit Police Department. I did 25 and a half years with them. I just retired back in December, and I started Wayne County January 5th. I'm very excited. I'm here to listen, to learn, to support. I have a great team. Everywhere I go, everyone knows Stephanie, so I'm very excited about that. The challenges is when I worked for Detroit, that was one city. Wayne County got 43. So I am excited. I'm glad this is the second thing I got to attend with Inkster, and I met you, sir. I want them glasses still from the last town hall, and I'm excited to be at the upcoming one on the 5th. So Stephanie is Western Wayne liaison. We have one for Downriver. We also have another liaison for Detroit, the 5 Grosse Points, Highland Park, Hamtramck, and Harper Woods. So all together, our 43 cities and townships. This is the most active one. I'm just saying this now. When I tell you, she is. I've been here a month and I've gotten so many compliments on her already. So I do got business cards. I just got them today. I'm excited. So I will put them out there, but I'm sure Stephanie is a great liaison and contact. But it's good to see you all. If y'all see me on the street and I have a different pair of glasses on, don't say nothing about me because I do change colors a lot. But just happy to be here and excited to serve with Wayne County. And again, on behalf of Sheriff Washington, he usually pops up at these things just to see if we're here. But when you see us, we're representing him. If you want him to come to anything, reach out. If it's something that you really say, the sheriff needs to be there. It's not an election year, so he coming to everything. So it's not because, it's an election year or anything like that, but to get his message out, to see what he can do for the citizens of Wayne County. Okay? So thank you.
Thank you.
Was that 2 minutes? I didn't even take that long.
We have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second. Been properly moved to second discussion. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay.
7:53.
And then hours, we did our thing.
That wasn't bad.